Everywhere we go, Chris, do white trash women not come up to tell me how much they like the way I'm dressed?
That is true.
Oh yeah, dude, you're trailer park chic.
Oh, dude, everywhere if we go to a 7-Eleven,
Yeah.
some girl
Oh my god.
who's been hit that week will walk up to me.
She's probably going there to get frozen peas.
You're like if remember the dude in Beetlejuice, the fat dude in Beetlejuice?
Ortho.
Yeah, if you're like if Ortho ran a monster truck rally.
I'll take it.
Yeah, dude, you got fucking 7-Eleven swag locked down. We walked in and she's like, "Oh god, I'm missing teeth, but I want to talk to that
If we're
guy."
in Rochester getting garbage plates, a girl in Cookie Monster pajama pants will walk up to me to ask me where I get my clothes.
Damn, I bet you could get so many free GPCs.
The fuck is a GPC?
Cigarettes.
Is that what?
Isn't that GPCs? GPCs are cigarettes. Look that up.
I don't smoke cigarettes.
Dork. Cigarettes are the best. If I come back to anything, it's going to be fucking cigarettes.
That seems about right.
GPCs, right? I'm fucking. This is how resined my brain is.
I thought it was Garbage Pail Children.
Yeah.
Let's see. GPC cigarettes.
Oh yeah, I know.
Shout out.
I actually know that box. Yes.
Shout
Okay.
out. Thank you. Thank you for making me feel
those
not
are, and
crazy.
those are like hobo cigarettes.
Oh
right?
my god,
Yeah.
they're like $1 a pack now.
Yeah.
The worst cig you ever smoked.
Probably a GPC or a Virginia Slim.
It's
Harrington, could you bring up Senecas?
Senecas.
No, the worst. I'll tell you the worst thing that resembles a cigarette. My uncle went broke, and this is like when they raised the price of cigarettes.
Oh, and he painted his body white and set his head on fire, so he resembled a cigarette.
That's cool. That's fun. That's metal as fuck.
No, but he was smoking these things called Hava-Tampas that were cigars with filters that were cheap. It was basically beaties, but they came in
I
a
remember
soft pack.
beaties.
Yeah.
Oh man, beaties were so lame.
I stole one of those, and it was the grossest fucking thing I've ever fucking smoked.
Oh,
Harrington, did you find Senecas?
is it spelled?
Seneca.
Yeah, there
Okay,
they are.
so Senecas are a reservation cigarette that you get in Buffalo. And we were making one of our movies.
My friend Seneca Stone is named after.
Oh, yeah,
the
I know Seneca.
Yeah, Seneca Stone from Pittsburgh.
we
He's
had
named after these, really?
He's named after the tribe, I think.
we had a Native American guy that worked on set who was part of the res, and we would put him on cigarette runs once a month. And I mean, with a truck.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy.
Because when you're on a movie set, everybody smokes. And he was getting, I think at the time, because he was part of the res, I think he was getting $15 or $10 cartons.
I want to say like 2008, Lewis and I opened for Big J in North Carolina. It was like a gig that this guy that used to work for Lewis put together. And so we drove 9 hours to North Carolina, got there, did the show, slept, drove back the next day. But we stopped at this like tobacco emporium or whatever. It was called like PJ's cigarette. JR's, dude. It was fucking JR's. And
Harrington's been there recently.
yeah, it was the saddest line. I've said this before. It was the saddest line I've ever stood in my life.
Really?
It was people just being like, it was this noise a lot. Because it was just tanks going. And just people being like. And then, but by the way, I bought a carton of Camel Lights for $20. But it was Camel Lights were $22. Parliament Lights were $20 for cartons. I bought like 4 of them, and I was working as a waiter. So I just came up here and was just selling fucking cigarette.
We had our Senecas, but then the guy that brought it for us just brings us this big clear plastic bag of cigs.
Oh, the ground ones from the factory.
Oh, then
And-
they put in one of
and
those
we're
things.
smoking them.
Yeah,
We're
it's the
smoking
shake,
them
dude.
for days.
Oh, your throat must
and
have.
we're done. We're like coughing up glass.
Yeah.
Going, what? And then I finally, I was like, hey, man, thank you for these. It's very nice for your gift, but like, what's in these? He goes, oh, those are the floor sweepings. They put them in the machine at the end of the night and they give them out for free to the boys. I'm like, so people have been walking around.
He goes, your lungs now have tiny holes. We call you breathes with sunlight.
We were fucking 3 days of smoking those.
Yeah, you're like, eh.
And we were falling apart.
I went to this beer festival in Fort Collins called Brew Fest. It used to happen every June. I don't know if it still happens, but it was around my birthday, and my buddies went to Colorado State. So I'd go up there in the summer, and they had, like, they lived there. They had a place, and American Spirits were just getting launched. This is like 2002, 2003, or they were getting popular at least, and they had tents where they were just handing out cigarettes. I woke up from a blackout with a backpack of just blue and yellow packs, but I'd been smoking Camels my whole life. I didn't realize that that natural tobacco shit rips your throat up. So I woke up like, it was one of the worst But then I just had a backpack full of them, so I was like, well,
You're gonna smoke them, dude.
Yeah.
I told you. So this is also a Buffalo thing. My buddy called me from Buffalo when cigarettes went up to $15 a pack in New York, and he goes, "Hey, I've got 200 cartons of Newport 100s.
fuck.
Do you want me to send them down to you?" And they showed up at my house. My dad goes, my dad was smoking Merit Ultralights at the time.
Yeah.
He goes, "What's in these boxes?" Because he knew it was probably something bad. And I
Yeah.
go, "It's all cigarettes." And he goes, "Oh, did you get any for me?" And I go, "No, they're all Newports. That's what you're gonna sell illegally."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Well, I guess I smoked Newports for a couple months."
Yeah.
And he just smoked Newports for 3 months because they were in the house.
That's what happens. Bobby
Yeah.
Kelly quit smoking cigarettes in like 2011, and I was on the road with him, and we were doing like, you know what, dude? He goes, yeah, the wife and I quit. I got a freezer full of cigarettes, and he had those pink Camels. You know the ones, the black box with
No.
the pink trimming?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
They were called like Ultra, I don't know what they were. His
Ultra Slims.
No, they weren't Slims. They were like, I don't even know if they
The
were.
number 9s.
Number 9s, Camel number 9s. So I was just smoking those for fuck. There they are.
Oh, that's a fancy smoking right there.
Dude,
man.
I looked highfalutin for a
Yeah.
good 2 months.
Like-
And then his wife gave me a bunch of cartons of Parliament Lights because that's what she quit. Free cigarettes when you're broke,
Yeah.
better than gold.
Free anything is good when you're broke.
Yeah.
Free cigarettes that you're
Cigarettes,
addicted to
though.
that you need.
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
need it.
Yeah, and you're like, now I might actually be able to have a meal this week.
Oh my God, dude. I remember being so broke and just being like, well, I got enough for cigarettes.
Yeah.
$12.65 is what was when I quit. That's how much they were. And now they're 15.
I think they're more in a lot of places in Manhattan. You'd be like 16.
That's why I quit dipping.
Really?
So I did the snus, the General Snus from
Oh yeah.
Sweden.
Yeah.
My tins a few years ago, because they put a new tax on them, went from 7 to 19 in a day.
What?
And then I went to the smoke shop, and at 19, I was like, well, I guess I quit.
Damn.
And then recently I realized that there's still 7 when you go on the road. So, yeah, somebody stocks up.
Sometimes, yeah.
every once in a while, a few cans come back.
I'm the same way with like just cigars. I'll just buy a bunch of cigars because like I'm not going to pay $25 for one regular medium.
Yeah, that's how I always feel when I go to LA and I buy weed and I bring it back. I'm always like, oh, I feel like that it's the closest I've felt to bringing cigarettes back.
But meanwhile, 90% of the weed you're smoking here is probably coming from Northern California.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's cheaper when you buy it off a guy here.
Yeah, then going into a place that they have like fancy boxes and shit.
Yeah, that looks like an Apple store.
Remind me, I have a Twitter guy for you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, buddy. I got a guy that he takes, it's a consulting service.
No shit.
And he sends you a menu every month and then sends it in like 3 smell-proof bags in a box.
That sounds like too much work though.
Buddy, $70 ounces.
What? That's
Yeah.
not weed. That's fucking that
No,
spice shit.
It's Gorilla Glue. Gorilla Glue
All
number
right.
4. Gorilla Glue number 4.
All right. Watch me die.